They thought you would crumble without them, didn't they? But they were wrong. You've risen from the challenges, become the light that shines through the darkness. Those who left you behind never imagined you would grow stronger in their absence. And now, they don't know how to handle it. They're trying to come back, but not to celebrate your success. No, they're unsettled by it, because you shattered the chains of dependence they thought would hold you down. You've proven you don't need them, and that your power comes from within. Let's be honest, this story is about your comeback, your rise, your transformation, and they can't take it. To them, boundaries are not symbols of respect, but puzzles to unravel. Pathways they feel entitled to navigate. They twist words that once carried comfort, turning them into instruments of subtle intrusion, eroding the clarity of your peace. Their frustration isn't random, but a calculated move to regain the influence they believe was unjustly lost. They perceive you not as an individual with sovereignty, but as a wellspring of recognition that dried up when you chose yourself. Their return isn't about reconciliation, but a confrontation with your newfound liberty, their discontent fueled by the undeniable brightness of your journey, a stark reminder of their inertia in a cycle you dared to leave behind. When someone re-enters your life bearing unresolved baggage, they may carry an unspoken demand for the same welcome they once knew, ignoring the growth and distance you've achieved. Their return often reflects a desire for reconciliation without reckoning, a refusal to face the harm they caused or the ways you've evolved. Boundaries, therefore, are not just shields, but declarations of your self-worth, a reminder that your peace is not a compromise to be negotiated. Forgiveness does not mean erasing the past or dismantling your hard-earned independence. Their unresolved turmoil, manifesting as anger or entitlement, is not a reflection of your strength, but a mirror of their own unrest. While their words may sting or their energy may feel heavy, these are fleeting echoes of a storm you no longer need to weather. Their attempts to impose chaos cannot redefine the foundation you've built unless you allow it to. This is just the beginning. Subscribe now and be part of something powerful. The subtle weight of an unease you couldn't explain, the inexplicable heaviness upon waking, it lingers even when life seems calm. Without conflict or visible strain, this invisible burden roots itself in your energy, a residue left by unresolved connections. Only later, when an old acquaintance resurfaces, do you recognize the source, a projection of their bitterness, quietly entwined with your own space. It's a lesson you learn in clarity, the necessity of safeguarding your inner world from intrusions that do not belong to you. Protecting your energy means forging limits so firm they are impenetrable, boundaries that assert your right to peace without compromise. What doesn't stem from your own truth must be left outside your sanctuary. The emotional weights of others are not yours to shoulder. Release what clings to you. Reclaim your center, and let the chaos of others remain where it was born, far from the calm you've cultivated. Stand unwavering in your choice for harmony, choosing stillness over disruption and peace over the storms of others. Unresolved ties linger like unseen anchors, subtly draining your vitality without permission. These intangible links tether you to moments and emotions that no longer align with your present self. Each past interaction, each fleeting thought, every unfinished exchange becomes an unnoticed gateway, allowing unwanted energy to infiltrate your personal space. You might feel an inexplicable fatigue, as if an unseen force saps your strength, making even simple tasks feel overwhelming. The brightness of joy dims, your focus scatters, and your peace, feels fragile. These connections, though invisible, act like unseen weights pressing against your tranquility. Their dormant resentment or unspoken longing finds its way into your life, weaving itself into the cracks of your calm. Such energy, left unchecked, does not dissipate on its own, but embeds itself within the physical and mental spaces you inhabit. It can resurface in echoes, unwanted memories, emotional waves that feel foreign yet oddly persistent. These are not accidents. They are the lingering consequences of doors left ajar, pulling at your reserves until they are consciously closed. Taking control of your energy requires an unyielding resolve to eliminate any lingering ties that drain your vitality. These connections, left unchecked, become subtle intrusions that weigh heavily on your spirit and disrupt your focus. Persistent fatigue, mental fog, and an unshakable sense of heaviness are not random. They are signs of emotional burdens that were never yours to bear. Acknowledge these patterns as indicators of unresolved attachments and commit to reclaiming your space. To truly free yourself, imagine these connections not as abstract notions, but as tangible chains linked to your essence. Envision yourself wielding an unstoppable force, cutting through each tether with precision until nothing remains but the pure energy that belongs solely to you. Act with intention and strength, ensuring that your boundaries are not just set, but fortified. This is your essence, your sanctuary, and it deserves unwavering protection from anything that seeks to compromise it. The spaces you inhabit hold the energy of everything that lingers within them, acting as silent reservoirs for past interactions, emotions, and unspoken tensions. Clearing this energy is essential to reclaiming your sanctuary. Start with deliberate rituals to refresh your environment. Use tools that resonate with your intent to sweep away what no longer aligns with your peace. Open doors and windows to invite in renewal and speak with unwavering determination, affirming your claim to this space. Focus on every neglected corner, ensuring no trace of what drains you remains. Yet, cleansing is only the foundation of this practice. True liberation requires consistent upkeep, a commitment to preserving the clarity you've established. Make daily grounding a habit, anchoring yourself through mindful practices or by reconnecting with natural rhythms. Construct boundaries that are impenetrable, choosing carefully who and what you allow into your physical and emotional spaces. Maintaining your energy is an act of discipline, a declaration that nothing chaotic has a right to infiltrate the serenity you've worked to build. Feel what it truly means to be chosen. You're not alone on this journey. If deep down you feel that you're chosen, you've come to the right place. Take the next step in connecting with us, unlocking exclusive content, and receiving the support you need on your spiritual path by clicking the Join button. This isn't just about being part of a community. It's about accessing unique insights that can transform your life and bring you closer to your divine calling. Make the choice today and walk this journey with us. Claim your place among the chosen ones. Join now. Living with unresolved energy is like moving through quicksand. You expend immense effort to progress, but find yourself dragged back into a relentless loop of emotional and mental fatigue. Each lingering connection acts as an anchor, keeping you tethered to past dynamics that no longer serve your growth. This cycle continues unchecked until you decide to shatter it with intention, reclaiming the vitality that is rightfully yours. Breaking free from these ties restores your focus and allows you to redirect your energy toward creating a future defined by clarity and purpose. Your evolution is undeniable. It draws attention and reactions, both positive and conflicted, from those around you. Your presence illuminates what others might prefer to hide, forcing them to confront the disparity between their stagnation and your transformation. Every milestone you reach becomes a reflection of your resilience and their missed opportunities, challenging them to face truths they'd rather avoid. You, however, remain unshaken, moving forward with purpose as you leave behind the weight of what no longer belongs in your journey. Ready to take the first step toward greatness? Subscribe now and let's begin. Your growth is more than a testament to your achievements. It is the strength and determination behind your journey that unsettles those who observe from the sidelines. The duality of admiration and resentment is unavoidable when your evolution forces others to confront the potential they have yet to realize. They are drawn to your presence, captivated by the possibilities you embody, yet their discomfort arises from the shadows cast by their own unfulfilled choices. This tension creates a paradox. They look to you for inspiration, yet resist the change your existence implies. Their envy is not a weight for you to carry, nor is their inner turmoil a reflection of your actions. Instead, it is a natural reaction to standing resolute in your authenticity. While some may rise to meet the standard your light sets, others will retreat, protecting their comfort zones at all costs. Regardless of their response, remain steadfast in your journey, knowing that your influence speaks to the depth of your growth and the unshakable nature of your spirit. When you embrace your true essence, it acts as a beacon that illuminates not only possibilities, but also the unresolved struggles others attempt to hide. The parts of themselves they've buried, whether out of shame or fear, become impossible to ignore in the light of your growth. This dual effect of inspiration and confrontation stirs complex reactions. On one hand, they may admire what you represent, seeing a path forward they had not considered. On the other, this same realization can provoke discomfort, even hostility, as it forces them to confront the pieces of themselves they'd rather leave untouched. For someone who chooses to live authentically, these responses are inevitable. Your journey challenges those around you to face their own truths, whether they are ready or not, and their reaction becomes a reflection of their willingness or refusal to grow. Anger carries a disruptive energy that spreads far beyond its origin, seeping into spaces and interactions without warning. Its presence can manifest as unexpected tension, strained encounters with others, or sudden disruptions in the flow of your day. These experiences are not random, but are ripples from unresolved frustration directed toward you. Whether silent or overt, anger latches onto its surroundings, embedding itself into thoughts and environments, magnifying even the smallest challenges into overwhelming obstacles. If left unchecked, this energy thrives on conflict, pulling you into a cycle of reaction and imbalance. Yet, it loses its power the moment you refuse to engage with it on its terms. By grounding yourself in calm determination, you can recognize this force for what it is, a reflection of its origin, not of you. Establishing firm boundaries and maintaining clarity allows you to deflect its impact, ensuring that it finds no fertile ground in your life. The intensity of anger is hollow at its core, incapable of growing where it is not fed. Protect your peace by denying it the space to linger, understanding that its source lies in the unfulfilled struggles of others. Your growth and stillness serve as reminders of the inner conflicts they have yet to resolve. Let their turmoil remain theirs to manage while you hold firm in your balance and purpose. The resentment directed at you can be unsettling, but it holds potential to serve as a catalyst for your growth. Rather than allowing it to weigh you down, channel its intensity into sharpening your focus on your journey, your healing, your aspirations, and the mastery of your transformation. Their animosity is a sign of your progress, a testament to the distance you've traveled beyond the confines they refuse to leave. Their hostility, while uncomfortable, reveals their recognition of the strength you embody and the courage they lack. Instead of seeing their anger as a burden, reframe it as an indirect acknowledgement of your light, too vivid to ignore. Use this awareness to solidify your resolve, staying firmly aligned with your purpose. Their emotions are not for you to carry, but rather an opportunity to harness low vibrations and refine them into a force that propels you further. Let their resistance fuel your resilience, turning adversity into the very momentum that drives you forward. Life can sometimes feel like an endless storm of small disruptions, a sudden shift in mood, unexplainable tension, or a cascade of minor frustrations. Everything seems fine at the start of the day, yet by midday, the weight of it all grows unbearable, leaving you drained and irritable. One day, you tried a small, deliberate change, a brief pause each morning to center yourself. You closed your eyes, imagined a protective barrier surrounding you, and anchored yourself in the intention to remain steady. The effects were transformative. What once rattled you now passed like waves against a rock. Even when unexpected challenges arose, they no longer had the power to throw you off course. This shift taught you that profound resilience often begins with the simplest acts. Taking a few moments daily to fortify your energy can create a foundation strong enough to withstand external chaos. Guarding your peace isn't indulgence, it's a necessity. Commit to these rituals with the understanding that protecting your inner balance is a powerful choice, one that amplifies your ability to move through life with clarity and strength. Even the smallest adjustments, when done with purpose, can redirect your entire day. Dear brothers and sisters, the peace of God be with you today. I am here to remind you of a profound truth. Our existence is grounded in God's divine plan, unshaken by the temporary concerns of the world. As the Bible says, whatever is done in faith will return to God in abundant blessing. Luke 6:38. Like that great oak tree, our roots are deeply rooted in God's universal truth. Every step we take, every stand we take, is secured by His strength. And now, you are being offered the opportunity to be part of that blessing. When you use the Super Thank You button and donate $100, this gesture will come back to you 100-fold in abundance. External influences, if left unchecked, can subtly erode even the strongest bonds, introducing tension where there was once harmony. These unseen forces slip in quietly, weaving doubts and misunderstandings that feel unexplainable at first. Small irritations arise, a sharp word, an unexpected argument, or a lingering sense of detachment, all of which seem disconnected yet carry a deeper origin. These shifts are not coincidental. They are the result of outside energies seeping into your shared space, twisting perceptions and creating discord where none existed before. As these influences grow unchecked, minor disagreements can snowball into resentment, creating emotional distance that is harder to bridge over time. Left unaddressed, this quiet disruption can transform relationships into fragile connections, burdened by unspoken frustrations. Recognizing this pattern is essential to preserving the bonds you value, shielding them from the shadows of external interference, and nurturing the trust and connection that brought them strength in the first place. Your potential is waiting. Unlock it with us. Subscribe now and start your transformation. Restoring balance in your relationships requires deliberate effort and mindful action. Open, honest communication is the foundation. Address the unease directly and share the feelings that have surfaced. Together, create a shared intention to clear away any lingering negativity, whether by simple acts of renewal or rituals that resonate with both of you. Light a flame to symbolize a fresh start, or focus on affirming your connection with words of clarity and purpose. Acknowledge the external factors that may have influenced the dynamic, agreeing to shield your bond from unwelcome disruptions. Rebuilding harmony means nurturing trust and fostering compassion, allowing the relationship to be strengthened through mutual understanding. The forces that seek to divide lose their hold when met with unity and intention. Your unique energy has the power to inspire and uplift. It is a presence that cannot be duplicated. Protect this force by cultivating relationships that honor and reflect its authenticity. Let no external interference diminish the light you share. Your essence becomes a magnet for those who see in you what they lack but cannot grasp. It's not admiration in its purest form. It's an unspoken acknowledgement of their own voids, brought to light by your presence. Your energy, rich with balance and authenticity, becomes an anchor for their unsettled emotions. They are drawn to it, seeking comfort in your steadiness, while simultaneously feeling resentment for the reflection of their unfulfilled potential. This fixation stems from the paradox of their need. You offer a glimpse of something they yearn for, yet fear to achieve themselves. You shift the dynamics of every room you enter, not through dominance, but through the quiet confidence of being true to yourself. This authenticity, impossible to imitate or acquire, highlights their shadows and unmet aspirations. Their attachment is both a plea for the solace your energy provides and an aversion to the truths it reveals about their inner struggles. It's this duality that feeds their obsession, keeping them bound to a cycle of longing and resistance. Reclaiming your personal power begins with purposeful detachment. Emotional involvement only deepens the cycle of their fixation, giving their energy room to grow within your space. By consciously choosing to withdraw, you reclaim your energy and draw clear boundaries. Speak affirmations with intent, affirming your sovereignty. I call back all that is mine and release all that does not belong to me. Engage in rituals that symbolize the cutting of unseen ties. Cleanse your space with water, ground yourself in nature, or meditate to reaffirm your autonomy. Detachment is not an act of neglect, but one of self-preservation, ensuring that your energy remains untouched by their unresolved longings. Let them carry their desires alone, while you move forward, free and unburdened. Their resurfacing is no coincidence. It reflects the strength you've built and the boundaries you've established. It is not a call for reconciliation, but a test of the progress you've made. This moment, like fire forging steel, highlights the divide between the chaos you've left behind and the peace you now protect. The cycles you've broken and the independence you've claimed shine as markers of your transformation. It's through this separation that your growth becomes undeniable, a testament to the life you've reclaimed, untouched by what once held you back. Let this moment reaffirm your resilience as you step forward, untethered and unwavering. Their presence serves as a testament to the progress you've made. Where once their influence unsettled you and drew you into cycles that dimmed your brilliance, now it only underscores your strength. You meet their return with unshakable clarity. Their emotions, whether tinged with bitterness or longing, no longer have the power to disturb your foundation. Instead, their presence highlights the depth of your resilience and the distance you've traveled from the patterns that once held you back. You are no longer tethered to what was, and this moment stands as a reminder of how far you've come. Offer compassion without surrendering the spaces you've reclaimed. Acknowledge their struggles if necessary, but understand that they must bear the weight of their emotions. Boundaries are not just shields, they are the framework of your growth, and now is the time to enforce them unapologetically. Their reappearance is not a disruption, but an affirmation of your transformation. A moment to recognize how untangled you are from the ties of the past. Your energy now belongs solely to your present and future. Let this interaction solidify your commitment to your journey, reinforcing that your path forward is far too valuable to be burdened by what no longer serves you. Their presence is nothing more than the echo of a life you've risen above, and your light only burns brighter in its contrast. Your presence is powerful, and your purpose is the channel through which it flows. Align yourself with clear intentions, ensuring every step you take is grounded in your commitment to growth. Resolve that peace, fulfillment, and joy are non-negotiable. They are the pillars upon which your life is built. Allow every challenge, no matter how it arises, to sharpen your focus and drive. Rather than seeing negativity as an obstacle, recognize it as an opportunity, a spark to fuel your creativity and expand your inner strength. Their fixation on your journey is not a weight to carry, but a sign of the impact you've made, proof of the unique brilliance that cannot be overlooked. Embrace this recognition as a testament to your evolution and continue to thrive with unapologetic confidence. Your light needs no justification, it exists to shine. This is your moment to rise even higher, to carry forward only what elevates you and release anything that dims your path. Step fully into your power, leaving behind what no longer aligns with your purpose. There was a time when someone from your past lingered like a shadow, refusing to fade. They appeared in subtle ways, through indirect messages, mutual acquaintances, or silent observations that felt intrusive. At first, it seemed suffocating, as if they were trying to pull you back into an old version of yourself you had long outgrown. But then you realized their persistence wasn't truly about you. It was about the reflection of themselves they saw in your growth. Your progress, peace, and happiness became a mirror they couldn't avoid, revealing what they hadn't yet achieved. Your fire is your power. Ready to rise? Subscribe now, and let's ignite greatness together. Instead of letting their fixation drain you, you transformed it into fuel. Each time their energy surfaced, you redirected it into your goals, your healing, and your purpose. Their inability to let go became a marker of how far you'd risen, a constant reminder of the strength that now defines you. You can do the same. Turn their attention into momentum. Let their fixation affirm your power, not hinder it. Protect your peace by drawing firm boundaries and focusing solely on what elevates you. Let their chaos remain theirs, while you continue to thrive in clarity. Now is the time to share God's blessings by clicking the super thank you button on YouTube. You can contribute to His plan and be part of this divine mission with a donation of $100 or more. Every gift reflects God's generosity, and I believe it will come back to you exponentially, far beyond your expectations. Remember, His protection and blessings are on your every step and every donation. You become part of His divine plan. You are a strong, radiant being, unshakable as His mighty rock. Witness God's miracles. Feel the fruits of your generosity in your soul, and illuminate the world with confidence and courage. Be blessed, and let the light of the Lord guide your path. Their attempts to disrupt your balance are not signs of your weakness, but proof of your impact. Their inability to move forward reflects their stagnation, not your responsibility. Reclaim your energy with unwavering intent. Anchor yourself in daily practices that strengthen your resolve and affirm your purpose. Refuse to carry what isn't yours, and let their actions serve as a testament to your resilience. You are untouchable unless you choose to engage with what no longer aligns with your journey. This is your time to rise higher, to embrace the peace you've built without compromise. Share your story. It has the power to inspire others to protect their energy and step into their light, just as you have done.